This is reprehensible gutter trash. You got to hedge and get up and push Paul George out of the lane. There's no place for Zubac to roll. Jamal Murray's standing and waiting in backside help. Instead, you run this garbage, idiot drop coverage. So let's play the game. Look at how many Clippers are wide open here. James Harden's wide open, Kawhi Leonard's wide open, and Zubac's wide open. That's impressive how awful that was. You have to switch this first ball screen. You can't ask Jamal Murray to be fighting over multiple ball screens at the same time. So instead of just switching right here and having KCP being over, ready to guard, and Zubac now can recover, and that keeps Aaron Gordon out of the paint. Now look at this. I mean, Jamal Murray still hasn't even gotten over the first ball screen. So now Aaron Gordon's got us hang in the paint for an hour. So now this skip pass gets made. He's not going to be ready to guard. Rip and go for two. In transition here, could Michael Porter Jr. please see both the ball and his man at all times? Look at Michael Porter Jr. This is outrageous. Staring at the ball, staring at the ball, staring at the ball. Open three. You cannot run drop coverage on pick and pops. DeAndre Jordan can get up, and we're pushing James Harden out. Now I can get a backside defender right there, okay? And we're going to cut that dribble off right at the screen. DeAndre Jordan can easily then recover and push the backside defender back. But you're asking DeAndre Jordan to drop all the way to the charge circle. Look at Daniel Theis. He's wide open, and you can't have a backside defender because that skip pass is just as easy to make to Paul George. So this is literally look at this. Very basic. It's a cross screen. DeAndre Jordan has to jam Paul George as he comes through so Peyton Watson can get on the other side. When you don't do that, this is going to happen every time. If you're Jamal Murray in transition, please just get back. You leave your feet to gamble at nothing. So as opposed to just getting back, being able to help on James Harden, you're jogging and way behind the play. I should be right over there in help. That's Again, any motion towards the ball across half court is gambling. Just get back if you're KCP. You stop and go towards the ball. Now, Michael Porter Jr. is back, so Reggie Jackson can't backpedal. KCP should be back. But I got to get up and force Norman Powell to where Michael Porter Jr. is. He's in help. He has no one to guard. Instead, you just backpedal the whole way. Reggie Jackson's coming over to play the gaps. I got to be up the line, first of all, and my feet have got to be set so I can recover. Reggie Jackson's not up the line. His feet are going towards the ball. He's standing at the free throw line and going towards the ball. That is... Michael Porter Jr. is going to be playing on an angle here, and it makes sense. Aaron Gordon's standing and waiting at the free throw line to help you, so get up and force James Harden into that help. Like, you let James Harden go the other way. This has got to be KCP's help, though, when James Harden crosses over Michael Porter Jr., because he can recover if his feet are set. See, KCP doesn't move. So now Nikola Jokic comes to help. That forces Reggie Jackson to have to rotate down to Zubac. So if that's going to be the case and Norman Powell cuts, then Aaron Gordon's got to take the cutter, and you're just going to leave the weak side corner with Kawhi Leonard. But Aaron Gordon doesn't rotate when Norman Powell cuts, and so the Nuggets are in their stupid drop coverage. Jamal Murray, though, is going to play the gaps, get up the line. You're still helping, but I can recover at that point. Like, why are you standing at the free throw line and your feet are going towards the ball as the pass is getting kicked out? Like, Aaron Gordon is coming over to help Michael Porter Jr. here. So all I'm worried about is if Michael Porter Jr. is getting absolutely cooked guarding the ball. So just get up, show your hands, force Paul George into this help. But Michael Porter Jr.'s dancing all around. Aaron Gordon's coming to help you. But your feet are all over the place. They're not level to each other right now. So now when Paul George crosses you over, I have to twist my whole body around. I'm not going to be able to show my hands. Look at this. Like right now, if I'm showing my hands, right, I'm forcing Paul George right to where this help is, I'm good. But you got your hands on Paul George because you got cooked on the ball, and now he can spin away from this help. Nikola Jokic should not be standing in the paint here. Jamal Murray's in the gaps right here. Nikola Jokic can get in the gaps. He's just got to get wider towards the block. Like, you're standing in the charge circle for no reason. First of all, Jamal Murray's already there. There's no place for Kawhi Leonard to go. But Jokic is standing in the paint for no reason, and now he's going to be late. You got to sprint. You're going to be late getting out to Paul George. You're not ready to guard, and you give him baseline. So it's just catch and go for two. Michael Porter Jr.'s got to stay connected to Terrence Mann if he's switching the screen. Like right now, you're walking. I got to be up to Terrence Mann. Like he's setting the screen, I'm supposed to be switching. I should be up right now, okay? But yeah, eventually you get there. So right now, we're just going to be ready to guard, ready to slide our feet, show our hands. Aaron Gordon's getting underneath. He's in help right now. He could force Kawhi Leonard into that help. But instead, what does Michael Porter Jr. do? Keep coming uphill and gambling. So now you're off balance, and Jamal Murray's playing on an angle here, forcing James Harden to the strong side of the floor. But we got to guard a little bit. Now, Michael Porter Jr. is going to be over and helping you. KCP's right there and help too. But I mean, look at Jamal Murray. This is a little much. Like, look, you're not even guarding him a little bit. Like, now that help can't get there. You're just letting him go straight line drive to the paint. I mean, that DeAndre Jordan does an amazing job here. Look at how he gets in the gaps right there and gets this dribble picked up. So DeAndre Jordan's in help. Why is Reggie Jackson staring at the ball entering the paint? Just get out to Russell Westbrook. Be ready to box out. Like, you're coming in the paint. There's no help needed. Christian Braun is going to be backpedaling against Russell Westbrook with a full head of steam downhill. You're not going to be able to guard one-on-one. DeAndre Jordan has nobody to guard right now. All he has to do is help. So why is Christian Braun not up, forcing Russell Westbrook into that help? DeAndre Jordan's right there. All he has to do is help you. But instead, Christian Braun's letting Russell Westbrook go the other way. You're playing on an angle. I mean, Reggie Jackson's got to get in the gaps now. Christian Braun's giving him that angle. I don't understand why, but he's not. So the Nuggets switch here. Christian Braun, again, his feet aren't level to each other. He's playing on an angle. I guess you want Peyton Watson then to help you? So then we got to get up and force Paul George into that help. And DeAndre Jordan would help the helper. But again, your feet aren't level to each other right here. So if you allow Paul George to cross you over the other way, you're going to be completely off balance. No, see, this is hideous. This is garbage. This is trash. This is why Michael Malone, it took him 50 years to win anything. Get up and hedge and push Paul George out. You have backside help right there with Reggie Jackson. You're pushing Paul George to the sideline. There's no place for Tice to roll. You run drop coverage and let Paul George just get an open three right off this pick and roll. That's pathetic. So Jamal Murray's again playing James Harden on an angle right here. I'm not sure why you're not flipping your hips because KCP's coming all the way over to help. But okay, whatever. Aaron Gordon's coming over to help you, and he needs to because you're giving him that angle. So if you're Jamal Murray, all I got to do here is just show my hands, slide my feet, make sure James Harden gets into that help right there. What does Jamal Murray do? Gamble. And now James Harden's able to sit. Cannot front the post without backside help. Jamal Murray's got to get low and battle Kawhi Leonard. He can battle him at the three-point line. He'll be fine. Just get low and battle. You cannot just commit to this front. You're fronting the post. You have no backside help. So it's just catch two. No, this is Michael Malone being terrible. This is Michael Malone being awful. This is why he got fired in Sacramento. Please, Nikola Jokic, get up and head. The sideline is right there. Again, there's no place for Zubac to roll to. Aaron Gordon's right there in the backside help. We're pushing James Harden to the sideline. You run drop coverage, so let's play our game. Look how many people, you actually find a way to guard no one. Ivica Zubac's role is wide open right now, and James Harden's wide open. You find a way to guard no one out of that pick and roll. Again, Jamal Murray's playing on an angle here. Your feet aren't level to each other. So I guess you're expecting Michael Porter Jr. to help, and that would make sense. It's an easy X-out situation. Jokic can then just rotate to the corner, and Porter Jr. just rotates down to the block. But I got to get up and force Kawhi Leonard into that help. Since my feet, if he crosses me over the other way, I'm going to be completely off balance. I'm not going to be able to slide my feet. And that's exactly what you allow him to do, and now he's in the paint, and good night.